We here at Big Benny's wanted to address the rumors that have gone around since our announcement of fresh stock of our noodles. We do not, and we will state this again, we do not use random human body parts in order to manufacture our noodles. That kind of salacious rumor is wrong, and we will not stand for it. Big Benny Noodles chooses the finest human body parts in order to make their noodles. Premium. You will be getting the finest human derived protein that you can find in the verse. Thank you.
Open Comms Radio, your place for open communication in the verse, on the internet, wherever you are, we're here for you. It is a Star Citizen call-in show that meets every Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Thank you for joining us. If you've been listening for a while, give us a like, give us a subscribe, let us know how much you enjoy or hate the show.
Yeah, share it either way.
We'll share it either way. We'll read it on the, what is this? On air.
Yeah.
We'll read it on microfiber. What is it called? The light speed cables?
Yeah, on fiber optic.
Fiber optic. We'll read it live on fiber optic, baby.
I don't think any of our listeners can afford fiber. I'll be honest.
That's true. That's true. You know, speaking of listeners who can't afford things, I was thinking we should start a Kick. We should get on Kick there and get them
Get the
listening
Kickstarters.
here. I get the Kickstarters on the Kick. And,
so we're gonna become official grifters. Is that the plan?
Well, I was thinking about it. We could
There's a
start
lot
a
of money
coin.
in that.
A lot of money in that. You want
maybe a gold. No, we can't do a gold one. A platinum phone.
You could do platinum phone. I was just thinking JPEGs.
Just straight JPEGs. Yeah.
Just JPEGs down the line.
That would be much easier.
We'll use
better
the AI
overhead
to make the JPEGs.
Yeah.
And we'll get we'll just start raking in the cash. And then you know what we'll do with that cash?
What? Well, I don't know.
We'll reinvest it.
Drugs.
If Star Citizen is a drug.
Then
Which it may be.
Ships. We're gonna buy ships.
Yeah.
Are we gonna buy ships at DefenseCon? Maybe.
Look, when I came up and we talked about the topic for this week together, but like when I had that thought, the MISC, what is it, the Starliner? Did not exist. Starlight.
Mm-hmm.
The humpback whale did not exist.
So are you excited about that?
Dude, the only thing that upsets me is that it's a refueling ship.
Right. Like, that was my question. Yeah.
Bro, the way that thing looks, the obnoxious whale-like, like they did such a good job with the underbelly of that thing. Like, oh my god! Yeah. And I also my problem with the MISC cockpit is not the same problem everybody else has with the MISC cockpit. I don't like that it's like a steering wheel. That to me seems ridiculous.
You don't like I see a spaceship, the steering yoke?
No, I hate every time I see a spaceship like that. I'm like, that is not how you want to fly a spaceship. Like you want two sticks. Even if you're using foot pedals or whatever, you could do one stick. The steering wheel thing.
It doesn't have to make sense. Look, when Han Solo was steering the Millennium Falcon, do you remember what he was using?
He did. Isn't it? It has a steering wheel yoke thing, right?
I think, and it's got like just all sorts of like stupid giant switches, like not even a switch. It's like a stick sticking out of the cockpit, and he just kind of like pushes it around, and that apparently does stuff.
Yeah, to recalibrate the whatsamajigger.
Yeah, the whatsamajigger. I like when sci-fi doesn't make sense sometimes.
Yeah, well, to be fair, not to get everyone's panties in a bundle, but Star Wars isn't sci-fi.
Well, okay. To be fair, hey, where's my intro? I don't think I was even introduced.
Oh, why did? No
one knows who's speaking right now.
You know why? Because you just fucking started talking.
I did.
Yeah. We have to redo the whole thing now.
No, I don't think we should do that. I think this is indicative of how we roll right now.
Open Comms Radio. I'm your host, Jar Jar Jabroni. And I'm here with my good friend and friend of your mother's, Duke Lato II. Duke, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Jar Jar. Thank you for asking.
Oh, thank you for
There.
being here, Duke.
That was really
Happy to
natural.
have you.
Thank
Duke,
you.
this week's question, what if DefenseCon blows?
Well, as I said to you when you asked me the first time, yeah, but what if DefenseCon blows?
Is this another? Is this a white powder reference? What are you talking about here?
I mean, because it could be, it could be a good blow. Could be a good blow. We don't know. I think that it looks exciting. It's interesting the way CIG is doing it this year, where they're kind of giving us the quote unquote sneak peek, which is really just showing us exactly what the ships are going to be. Um, and maybe I'm crazy. Obviously, I've been huffing too much hopium, but I'm like, if they're just showing us this stuff instead of keeping it to the last second, maybe
No,
that means that there's
don't do
still
that.
a lot more to
Don't
come.
do
There's a
that.
lot more to come.
No, no.
They're like,
I
oh,
have to protect the
we've got
listeners.
we've got so much stuff out there. We're just
No.
gonna show them this stuff,
No.
and they're gonna be like, oh, this is so cool, and they're gonna be like, yeah, but just wait, boom, and there's gonna
Dude,
be other cool
you're
stuff.
setting yourself up for disappointment.
I am. I'm gonna be really disappointed. I'm waiting for lots of news, lots
Yep.
of exciting things,
Yep.
and instead it's just gonna be like the same ships they've already said
Yep.
in a hall that I'll look at for 5 minutes, and then I won't buy any, um, and then I'll be disappointed. But that'll be your
Yeah.
fault.
Well, look, man, to top it off, people are saying that the 4.8 patch, which is the patch that DefenseCon is coming in with, is buggy as all hell.
Cool.
So, yeah, neat. So,
Neat.
yeah, I mean, really, the whole thing, we could be headed straight for, I wouldn't say like a disaster. I don't want to be hyperbolic or anything, but it could totally blow.
Power
Like
through it.
all the ships, we already know there's not gonna be any surprises, even though they have a cool MISC refueling ship. It could be
I mean, is there gonna
not the
be any
greatest.
gameplay for that? I mean, I know there's supposed to be some gameplay for it, but
Well,
is it going to function? That's the real question.
I think hopefully some of our callers have maybe played the patch in the PTU and could enlighten us on some of the gameplay coming in 4.8. If there's really
Maybe.
any. If there's
Maybe.
really
Yeah.
any. So, I mean, before I bring up this first guest, anything you want to tell our listeners, Duke? Any updates you want to make?
I actually played the game yesterday, which I hadn't done in a while. And just to give you a recap, I decided I'm going to start grinding some hauling missions. So I took a mission, I
For
landed.
who? Who you
Um,
hauling?
it was Citizens for Prosperity.
Ugh, you would.
I would, I certainly would.
Hurston?
And I, no,
That's who
over
they
in
are.
Pyro.
CFP is
No, I
Hurston.
don't agree with that. But anyway,
Okay.
I got where I was going. I got down in my elevator, and as soon as the elevator touched the ground, somebody murdered me. And that was my play session. And I was like, all right.
You got sniped?
No, they would like run around. They just ran up and they were like, pew, pew, and then I was
Oh, that's
dead.
unfortunate.
And then
Yeah.
I tried talking to them. They didn't want to talk to me. Folks, if you're gonna gank someone, um, at least get on proximity chat and tell them,
Yeah.
I don't know, tell them why.
Yeah,
Give them
write something
something.
down. Yeah, let us
Yeah.
know.
Even, make
We're
fun of them. Just make fun of them if you want, but say
yeah.
something.
Teabag them. Don't just kill them
Yeah.
and let them go.
Yep. But
Crouch.
that's all I
Double
got.
crouch. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't been playing much, to be honest, this week. I log in and I'm like, nothing. How they said they put in those delivery missions?
Yes, that's right.
They did not. There are no delivery missions at all in Nyx anywhere. That was a lie. They are full of it, as they would say. So it really, I like doing those little boxes and those little deliveries and just zipping around here. The only kind of in-game guild that I really am interested in is FTL at the moment, and that's because there is no information on them. So I'm like,
Mysterious.
I'm gonna grind this up, and then that's my plan anyway. And then when they finally have a thing, I'll be like a big contractor with them, and then I'll
You're
just
gonna
see.
find out that they're just like straight
Yeah,
up fascist
yeah,
murderers.
yeah. Whatever, dude. If that's how it goes, it's how it
All the
goes.
boxes you've been delivering, those are human heads. What's in the
medical supplies.
box?
That's so funny because a lot of them are labeled food. Interesting.
Well, everything's it's all about perspective. It's all based on
Yeah.
your point of view.
Well, this next guy wrote into chat, Duke. He called you an incredible professional. He said incredible professionalism, Duke. So
Awesome. Thank you.
yeah. Let's bring him on up and see if he means it. It is Cosmic Hobo. Cosmic Hobo, welcome to Star Citizen, your Star Citizen call-in show. If anybody wants to call in, you can just join our Discord and come on in and call in Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And every week we have a question. This week's question, what if DefenseCon blows?
So it's called Star Citizen, the Star Citizen call-in show?
Oh, what is that what I said?
Yeah.
Well, then that's what
Look,
it's called.
Can I
Start changing the graphics.
Can I just say, today I did a lot of talking all day. I was like, I had like tutoring, and then I entertained people, and now I'm here entertaining you all. So,
Debatable.
You are the entertainer.
And I started drinking Yingling because I just needed the carbs. Liquid dinner tonight.
The MAGA beer.
No, is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
But
What?
that's such a foreign name, though.
It's also isn't it like a Pennsylvania beer?
It is, but it's you got to see some large parts of Pennsylvania.
I
Like,
know.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. I've heard.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah,
fuck you for
blows.
telling me that. I have a six-pack, so you know
for
what?
ruining your
No,
beer.
it's okay.
Go
It's
throw
okay.
up.
It's okay. New show. We're going on Kicker. We're going to be called Give Me Your Money Radio.
Right. That's the plan. That's an entrepreneurial spirit, the entrepreneurial spirit that built America.
Cosmic Hobo, what if DefenseCon blows?
Well, since it's Drake, by default it's gonna suck. So
100%.
I mean,
but in a good way.
That's already implied.
You could say Drake is the MAGA of developers.
No.
No. I don't know who would get that. Crusader. It would be Crusader.
No, Crusader's too clean.
No, Crusader's the worst. They're called Crusader.
That
but
is
they donate
fact.
Most of their proceeds.
Bro, that is okay. Let me tell you how the world works. That is a front.
Are you saying it's tax evasion? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying they're not doing it out of the kindness of
they have the books.
Crusader obviously has some Christian nationalist agenda that you all just haven't figured out yet, and you're like, oh, these sheeps are so sleek. No, dude. No.
Understand.
Some weird pagan, the Hercules, right?
Jar Jar, I feel like you have an axe to grind tonight.
Bro, Hobo, answer the question.
Sorry,
DefenseCon.
I did. It by default it will suck because it's Drake, but I do appreciate CIG trying to break the mold a little bit and be a little different. Unfortunately, it's Drake.
Yeah.
And it's also very unfortunate that Drake is like the only manufacturer they've truly given much character to.
True.
If you really, all the others are mostly faceless entities, whereas they have the literal CEO of Drake being the front man for this. Because
well, hold on. Can I push back on this?
We're holding.
Okay, go ahead.
There is one other. There is another.
There is another.
You know who it is? Consolidated Outland.
Consolidated, yeah. All right.
Well, yeah.
They had a whole thing with him.
3
the Blondie.
ships.
Okay. Thank you. Let's rant. New topic. Why does CIG hate Consolidated Outland?
Because it's like the EV company of the verse. It's an up and comer that's done like a weird selection of ships.
I think it's going to get a huge amount of love once they're close to releasing the Pioneer, right? Because they're creating tons of assets for them. So I'm sure we're going to see like some other medium, like industrial crafts or small industrial crafts. I think so.
I have to agree. I think they will pump up the number of consolidated. We know there's one consolidated Outland ship coming.
The Forge.
Yeah.
The Forge. Yeah, like other than the Pioneer, of course, but
So is Consolidated Outland going to be like just like for builders? Like they have the Nomad and they have the hover quad, and I guess the what do you call it? The starter ship, the one that nobody flies.
I think they might lean that way.
They have an oddball selection.
Right, but like I'm just saying those three, like they can have those three and just everything else be base building ships, because basically the Nomad is like a pickup truck, so it can kind of fit in that like realm, you know what I mean? And the hover quad is really hefty, so I could see that as like a quad, like to pull and drag things, like on a
it
rural
needs more of a
work site,
purpose.
you know?
Yeah, like the hover quad, it doesn't have its niche. Every other bike right now has a niche.
Yeah.
The Pulse is the smallest and has a gun.
Isn't it just like different ways to bounce off of something and explode?
Yes, but that's not a niche. That's they all do that. Like, come on, that's not a niche.
But in different ways. Like they all have their own flavor.
Their own flavor of incredibly dangerous contraptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, like you can do it in style in the X1 and maybe have a shield that does nothing to prevent the rock on the ground from blowing you up.
Right.
But yeah, Consolidated Outland is sort of the oddball out, because even Kruger's now getting a bunch of ships. Like we're getting another Kruger ship before we even get another Consolidated Outland ship.
The Stingray.
So
it is DefenseCon. A lot of fighters, obviously, which is like, okay,
I'm so done.
How many more fighters are we gonna, make here? I know we got heavy fighters and medium fighters, but that portion of the ship, what do you call it? Rolex. What do you call it? Is that what it is?
Lineup?
The ship lineup. Rolodex is what I was thinking. That portion of the ship Rolodex is quite full. You know what I mean? Fighters and that sort of stuff. And then you do have the other, the explorers and the refuelers. We are getting a refueling ship finally, a MISC one. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing to see like just more Drake and RSI and stuff.
Always disappointed by more Drake.
Yeah.
We don't need more Drake. We have too many Drake ships already.
So, Cosmic Hobo, will DefenseCon blow?
No, it'll probably be amazing and be gangbusters, and
wow,
all the ships will sell well. And
yeah, but will you be happy?
No, well, we're getting a new Origin ship, so and it's a heavy fighter,
and it looks sleek.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, I would absolutely have said, yeah, fuck it, I don't care. There's nothing that will probably be released that I care about, but
I think it kind of
releasing...
looks like a cod piece, though.
Shut up.
A what?
A cod piece.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Oh, cod piece is
you use it to defend your honor.
Well, it was a something that they wore like in medieval times, to make it look like you had a really big genitalia.
Johnson.
It was a piece of armor that kind of hung out there.
Johnson.
So people looked over and they're like, "Whoa, check out the dick on that guy."
Yeah.
And I think that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Well, speaking of someone with a large member, we do have another caller with his hand up down in the waiting room. Before I bring this guy up, though, reminder about raising your hand, everyone down there. But before I bring this guy up, we do have, I think, possibly an advertisement from our local sponsor.
Yes, we do. And in fact, this is actually another ad sent to us by Big Benny's. They wanted us to read it personally. And it says, we here at Big Benny's wanted to address the rumors that have gone around since our announcement of fresh stock of our noodles. We do not, and we will state this again, we do not use random human body parts in order to manufacture our noodles. That is that kind of salacious rumor is wrong, and we will not stand for it. Big Benny noodles chooses the finest human body parts in order to make their noodles. Premium. There is no bullets, there are no fragments of shrapnel or any type of entrails whatsoever. You will be getting the finest human derived protein that you can find in the verse. Thank you.
There you go. Big Benny noodles. Slurp it up.
I want to see the marbling on that human protein.
This is Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. We meet every week. You know how it goes. Every week we do have a question, and every week we have guests. Our special guest, special call-in. He's not a special guest. You're here. What am I talking about? I'm not hitting it today, dude.
All
you
of
got.
our
You're
guests are
after
special.
this, dude. You're taking over.
Wait. Go dial that
I
hard
need
a
you to
couple
do it.
sentences. Leave it at welcome our special guest.
No. Our totally not special, ordinary, everyday, mundane guest.
Wow.
Lord Anubis. Lord Anubis, our question this evening, what if DefenseCon blows? Or if you prefer, what if DefenseCon blows?
Blows who?
Dealer's choice.
It's a matter of time.
Apparently someone, in order to be able to be the event and just, bury everything else. But anyways, we could talk about, UEE Senate members in the future. So, what if it blows? I don't think it's going to. I don't really think that they're going to pass up these opportunities anymore. Past conventions, whatever, in the game have always been something to announce something major. Most notably, the Idris, which was, that's a game changer. And they're looking to do that again this time. So I think it's going to be pretty fun. I think it's going to be great.
Right. Fun and great.
Yeah. If it blows, I'll abandon them forever and say it was 15 years wasted and just be angry. And then I'll just, yeah. Wow. Not as mad as her, but
what is something they could do for you where you would be like, that's it. I'm done.
Oh, that I'd be done?
Yeah.
They could cancel my everything and then take all of their pledge money and just say you don't get to play the game. That would make me done.
That's what it would take, huh?
Well, at this point they've got enough credit going on. They've been doing good.
Well, there are developers and stuff who do that shit. Ubisoft erased my Assassin's Creed. Was it for Black Flag? I was playing that game, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back into that. Everything's gone. I tried to get it. I don't know what the hell happened. Found out it's a thing. It's like a thing that Ubisoft is doing, is just erasing people's data.
Because they're gonna sell the
resynced,
repackaged, slightly upgraded version of that same game.
It actually looks really good. And I hate to say that. I know. I'm sorry.
Of course it does,
because the
original
game was credit for this.
The original game was good, so obviously a slightly enhanced version of that same game, you're gonna go, oh, that looks good. I'm gonna give them my money again for the same game.
It looks so good. But
you know, it'd be cool if they did that with Skyrim.
Why don't you fucking see yourself out, okay?
The door's right over there.
Put it here. You're fucking pissing me off. I told my brother, I said that game came out 15 years ago. You got to let it go. And there was like a short moment of silence. And he was like,
"No, man."
He's like, I needed to hear that.
Unlike you, Jojo, who's playing a game that still hasn't come out 15 years later.
Yeah, fair point.
Excuse me, because sometimes there are things you don't let go because they were that good. And 23 years ago, there was a game called Star Wars Galaxies, and it eventually will be the crowning jewel of SIG to turn this game into it. And I am so excited.
No, they straight up said in the interview that they're not doing that.
Yeah.
Well, they're lying.
I had to find the interview, the spot.
It was like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't even long ago.
Yeah,
they did say they're taking cues from Star Wars Galaxy.
Yeah, but they said they were like, oh, like some people want us to turn into Star Wars Galaxy, like we're not doing that, something like that. I should have clipped it because I was like, oh yeah, fuck you, Anubis.
They're just trying to calm down the investors. They're like, oh, we're not going to remake a game. It's like, yeah, no, we're totally not going to do that.
Well, look, they're definitely not going to remake Star Wars Galaxies, and I think just
you don't
these
know that
events.
one.
I mean, come on. I think we're pretty far from that. I think look, there's a lot that we want, this game to do and this game to be and this game to have, and there are those in the community and those who seem to think that CIG is holding back the floodgates. Yeah. So one of those people could be Duke Leto here, who at the top of the show kind of now. And then you have opposite thinkers, me, Jar Jar Jabroni, who just can't be heard again. Yeah. Lord Anubis, where do you sit on the scale of reckless optimism and cautionism?
Good job, wordsmith.
Right.
Reckless optimism or cautious cautionism. Well, reckless optimism is already stating that someone being optimistic is in a delusional state and therefore hurting the community. So,
wow.
And don't get me wrong, there are some people like that, because if SIG only listened to people like that, then the game would barely get anywhere. There's a certain amount of criticism that needs to be had, and there are some people who just don't let an inch. But right now, yeah, no, square in the middle, honestly. They're doing a good job, and I don't think there's going to be floodgates, because things have been happening at a fairly good pace so far. I mean, it's not anything that I think they're holding back on at all. But I do think they're going to be releasing.
Well, what do you make of these ships? They're releasing the ships now, the JPEGs of these ships. Basically, it looks like they're gonna announce everything before DefenseCon that's coming out. Do you think there's more like that they literally have kept from us, that they've been able to keep out of the patches and the PTU and everything, that they're going to release, or that's it?
No, I think that's it. They surprises are waiting for CitizenCon.
But that's the surprise I'm waiting for. I think they're going to announce it during DefenseCon.
Oh yeah,
along with Squadron 42.
I mean, no, not with Squadron 42. That'll be
no,
as
in the announcement for the announcement. Like
maybe, right?
Yeah.
A date of some kind.
Maybe a date.
Maybe.
Get ready to buckle in.
I will buckle up. I will buckle in. Whatever, strap on, make it happen.
Well, Skeeter in chat writes Kraken surprise release. Yeah, Skeeter, and if you also want to come into the show at the very end and complain that you didn't get enough time, let me just tell you, you can come in right now, Skeeter. Okay, you don't have to write to us in chat. Yeah,
come on in. We're right here.
I hear you. Yeah, we're here. We're here. You can join. Yeah. You can join the call. Okay?
That's right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, Skeeter.
I like how welcoming we are to our community.
Yeah. Anybody who's listening here, seriously, like, you're on notice. You better be showing up. We better be seeing those likes and comments and everything. I mean, like,
why don't you get your fucking ass in
your
here?
friends,
Cosmic,
your family.
Wow.
Tell them.
All right.
It's the best show to watch on Wednesday evenings at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. Even though there's just kind of really audio with just like random videos played over it, but yeah. And then what will we do to them if they don't come in? What will we do, Cosmic?
We will write them a stern letter.
Okay.
Strongly
we
worded
were warned
letter.
about being.
It will be strongly worded.
Yeah.
Very stern.
Yeah.
Very to the point.
Proper punctuation. Maybe a couple semicolons in there.
Would it be MLA?
You gotta breathe when you're ranting. Yep. Speaking of someone who can't remember to breathe when he rants, our next guest is Wicket. Wicket, thank you for joining Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. It is a Star Citizen call-in show, believe it or not. And every week we have a question. And this week, Wicket, our question is, what if DefenseCon blows?
Citizens, long-time listener, occasional caller.
It's not occasional anymore. Go ahead.
First thing I want to address, Hobo. Hobo actually the whole show.
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Wait, say it. Wait, he leads the show?
He actually does.
He actually
You
leads the
misspoke
show.
earlier, and you called it a Star Citizen show or some shit like that, and he corrected.
Mhm.
Is it now? Anyway,
Hobo walked out
thought it
here,
was.
pushed the
I thought it was.
glasses up
I
his
thought it was.
nose.
I thought it
Yeah.
was over the
Well,
top and unnecessary.
Actually,
I did almost start up OBS to run this because I was worried Jar Jar was late tonight.
Hey, you don't have to. Don't fucking tell him how the sausage is made, dude.
Hey,
You know,
hey, anyone watching
everything's
would have
working.
seen that looking at the clock.
Speaking of sausage, this whole thing
Uh-oh.
with Benny's and their ingredients, it's starting to get more and more medieval, starting to sound fantasy, sword and boardy, and guilty.
No,
Mhm.
quite the opposite. Where do you think your regen goo comes from? You think that biological matter is made of nothing?
Ooh.
Saffron oil or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's saffron oil.
Beef tallow.
And some crystals.
Nope. They've
The-
been recycling the same people for like 100 years or so. Just
And
all the same people.
People are made of people.
the thing about the DefenseCon, it's, I don't know, man. Sometimes some moments I'm worried, some moments I'm excited about it. I started looking at it, it's like, I think this event, in game and out of game, I think this is the most flyable ships ever released at once. Am I wrong about that?
Probably not.
Tie. Well,
Tie
okay,
with what?
flyable. Yeah, no, flyable. Yeah, you're right, flyable.
I think it's
Like,
flyable is the
define
most that
flyable.
they've ever released at once that for purchase, right? Now, of course, there's all this rumors about, well, maybe they're going to be announcing Squadron during this thing, and what, fine. What if, now just hear me out, this is the half full glass. What if they're hedging their bets, they're releasing all this shit, they're going to release this battle cruiser for thousands of dollars. What if they know they got a big turd on their hand with Squadron 42 and they need to squeeze all they can out of us now?
Join me.
How dare you?
I mean, that's just my half full, but my half empty.
That's
but
your half full. please tell me.
well, what's your half empty then? My goodness.
Chris Roberts is no, I'm not going to say it.
My half empty is Chris and his
Nope,
young
don't
wife.
say the
They
name.
divorce.
Wow.
And she takes half the company and
Can I
decides
tell you
to make
something?
some kind of Pokemon game.
No, she takes half the
Yeah.
company. She
I
takes
bet that
Arena
Pokemon game would
Commander.
be awesome.
She takes Arena Commander and she makes it like a real thing. That's
The
what
other
she does.
thing about this whole DefenseCon thing is that I've been trying. I'm not super hard to try to avoid a lot of
You're not super hard.
pre-knowledge.
Me neither. Not at the moment.
I knew someone was going to jump on that one.
I'm breathing heavy.
Hey.
But I've been trying to avoid all the information about it. I wanted to be excited about when the doors open and walk in with the crew and, check everything out like we always do when these things come around. And it's like, we know everything that's going to be behind that closed door, except for maybe one thing or maybe two.
According to Duke, we don't.
Yeah,
So-
I'm with you, Wicket.
You never know.
It's just like, this is the typical internet thing where, back in the day when nobody knew anything about nothing, you discovered it together as a group and you had the joy of finding it out, figuring it out. Now, everybody already knows what the meta is going to be pretty much. Everybody knows
Right.
what ship you're going to fly, what guns you're going to put on it, what weapons for FPS. It's all been spelled out for us. There's
they
no,
have
and
to.
because if you do wait and learn on your own, you're just behind the curve and you're less optimized and you're going to have less of a good time. So, it is what it is. But I always find it so strange that these events are so hyped up and they're pretty cool and everything, but then everybody just kind of, it's like kids opening presents before Christmas morning and rewrapping their gifts just so they can,
Yeah.
mom and dad can watch them unpack
Yes.
everything.
That is 100% what this is.
Look,
dude, you hit the nail on the head right there, man. And this is why I think it's gonna blow, because you're gonna know everything. You're gonna go in there, like Duke said in the top. I'm gonna go in there for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna see the ships, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well, we're going to go in there. We're going to rent the ships that we don't actually own yet. Which some people they're going to own everything already in there anyway. So what the hell does it matter? They don't even need to show up.
So the thing is that like you have like Comic-Con, right? And pretty much every single convention. But everybody who goes down to Hall H at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, and they walk in and they're waiting for that panel and waiting for the announcements, they know what's going to be announced. Everybody does. That's not the point, it's about being able to actually be there and being able to actually see it. And
the friends
they
you make
need
along
to
the way
release
with
that
it.
information. It quite literally is. Trust me.
It can
My
be
life has
fun,
been made immensely better because of conventions.
Okay,
but
okay, that's fair.
But the thing
let me
is
ask you
they need
before
to
you
bring
continue.
people there.
Before you continue, let me ask you a question. You've been to DefenseCon before. You've been to IEE. You've been to all these different things in the game, right?
Yeah.
Of all the times you've been there, how many times did you stop and start in game talking to somebody?
We don't have a game that does that because.
Sure, we do.
Well,
we've had it in
we
the
have
past.
global chat.
Voice.
You had global chat, and you had proximity, kind of like proximity chat, where you could just talk to people. We've done it in the past. We've actually talked to people. We talked to like we were waiting, and we started talking to folks, and they talk back. I mean, we've done it because there's been many days we did the doorbusters. We went in as a guild, and we went to the opening of the show and checked it all out as a group.
And there it is. That's why they make the announcements, so you all go in as a group. It's not.
Yeah, but
sometimes
most people don't do that. There's people running around naked in their boxer briefs, just running around from thing to thing, running up to the rental kiosk and getting GTFO. I mean,
yeah,
I get your point, but I'm just saying that's not the reality of it.
Well, I mean, the thing is that it doesn't matter when if there's a surprise on day one, right? People aren't going to be finding out by going into the convention. They're going to see it on every single social media that they have Star Citizen content on. So releasing it early just gives people reason to show up.
Or not
they
to.
know what. Well, if they're not going to, then they're actively not going to be participating because they still need to show up in order to get the cool thing.
So Skeeter in chat says that he talks in proximity chat all the time.
Skeeter's a liar.
Proximity chat.
The proximity chat's mostly broken, so you're talking to yourself. Do you answer?
It's true. It is mostly broken.
Unbelievable.
That is the problem with that.
Is it broken? How is it broken?
Hypothetical you have provided.
How's it broken? It doesn't work.
I had no idea it was broken. I was just talking to somebody yesterday.
Did they talk back?
They did.
Well, then you got lucky. Mostly it doesn't work.
So it was designed before they updated this number of people you can have on a server. So it has slots for the VoIP. And once that fills up, it just breaks. And it runs out. So like if you're lucky, you can maybe chat with someone.
You're on a low pop, maybe.
If you're in a low pop, if you're in like a very empty area or an empty shard, maybe you can get it to work. But a lot of the times, you're talking to air, or nothing, because it doesn't work.
Interesting. I had no idea. I had no idea that people even had issues with it.
Oh yeah, it's been a common problem.
This is the kind of valuable information that you can get by tuning into OpenComms Radio.
Tuning into OpenComms Radio. 9 p.m. Wednesdays.
Yeah, and with our host who apparently hasn't played in years.
I haven't played in at least 2 weeks, maybe.
I mean, I'll have you know, I log in every week. It's just a matter of do I play when I log in. That's really what it is. I log in multiple times a week, and then not this. I log in to Arena Commander all the time, and it's always horrible. And I always leave, and I always think back to when they had that guy who's like, "Oh, I'm gonna focus on the Arena Commander team," and then literally like the same week They were like, "Oh, we've reshuffled the teams. We're not doing that anymore."
They hired that guy.
They
and laid
found
him
you at
off.
jump point. Find
Right?
him now.
And so that is really like emblematic of my kind of a vision of Star Citizen. My perspective of the project is, oh, cool. I'm really excited about this thing that they talked about, and then almost immediately, oh, we're not going to do that, right? It's with this. It's with oh my God, LAMP.
I feel like,
Which
well, I was just going
not
to say, I feel
applied
like
to
they've
all
gotten
ships.
better in like the last year in terms
No,
of they
you're
don't just
wrong.
mention shit and then it disappears. Like,
You're wrong.
I,
You're objectively, that is not true.
I
They
think we've
bring shit
talked
up
I think
about
all the
it's
LAMP
time.
true.
every show since it's been released.
Every show.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
you
man,
know
let it
how many
go.
more? Do you know how
That's
many
the number
ships
one
have?
topic besides Star Wars Galaxies.
Yeah, and do you know how many ships
Yeah.
have gotten LAMP since we zero since we started talking about
Okay.
it, and it's been months, and they haven't applied it to a single other ship, and they've had new ships come out, and the new ships don't have that. It's
Okay, we
ridiculous.
need to make a disclaimer here. The thing is that the reason Jar Jar loves lamps so much is okay.
He's a moth.
He's a moth. He's an
He's a
actual
moth.
moth.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
hold on. One more of this. Remember we had the sound episode, and we were talking about the sound. They're not doing the realistic sound anymore. That was
Good. I
what,
thought
a
that was stupid
10-minute
anyway.
presentation, right?
I
No
don't
more
think they've said
realistic
they're
sound.
not doing that anymore.
They
I think they
literally
just,
said it.
no, they didn't say
Go
they're not doing it. They said
no,
it's not a
yes,
priority.
go
That's
to
not
the
the same
latest,
thing.
the sound SCL with the guy with the tall hair. They literally said we are not doing the realistic sound anymore. We're focusing on cinematic sound.
Yeah, I think he meant that they're just not working on it right now.
No, they're not
Instead,
doing it. Well,
they're gonna work
okay,
on the
sure.
features that people actually want.
Oh, nothing I want.
Yeah, nothing
Unbelievable.
you want is on the list that other people
Controllers
actually
for
want.
nope. Fuck that. Well, no,
Right?
Well,
that's not true. Hold on.
Who's using a
That's not true.
controller to play this
Sliding.
game?
Sliding. We're getting sliding. We're
we are.
getting.
You know what? You
Oh
turned
my
it
God.
around.
See,
Yeah, we are getting
I'm
power
I'm
sliding.
bringing you back, baby.
Oh
You're
boy.
right.
Sliding.
You know what? I'm going to log in right now. And while I log in, may as well introduce you all to our leader, our friend.
Guildmaster.
He has a picture of a cat, but I won't hold that against him. It is Murphy Jack. Murphy Jack, welcome to Open
There.
Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. This week's question: what if DefenseCon blows?
Oh, they're still gonna make a ton of money, right? So
right to the point.
I mean, I'm split with this. The revealing, like you guys are talking about, they're revealing the ships, right? One hand, I think it's cool. It's like, oh, neat. We're gonna see this, that, and the other thing. But like on the, you think about the excitement of waiting at the door to bust in, and everybody like in Discord, like waiting for the trailer to drop of the ship, like at IE. And like we're running while somebody else is watching the video and like, oh my God, watch the video. I mean, it kind of takes a little bit away from that, but I mean, they're still going to release a video, I would think. So I don't know. I don't know. It's new. They haven't done it like this before, have they? I don't think they have.
They haven't
No,
teased
not
it
for
like
this many
much.
ships. Yeah, maybe one.
But isn't there
That's why
still
I
going to
think there's going to
be?
be more ships. There's going to be more.
That's what I mean. I think there's going to be more. What about the Forge? You guys are talking about Consolidated Outland, right? Well, what about the Forge?
They've got so much shit that they're just showing us stuff. That's how confident they are.
What was this Stingray thing? Was it nothing or just a rumor? Was that
it's real?
It is real? They did say something about it?
It's no. It's probably not coming at DefenseCon. There's been no indication that it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, where does rumors start?
CIG's starting to turn into the government. They can't keep a secret.
Oh my God.
Or like you say, like I think there were some rumors talked about last time, but reveal what ships are coming out so they can reveal something huge at the end, right?
Like Squadron 42.
Yeah.
And notably I don't know if we talk leaks or anything, but I saw one thing that intrigued me was the F7A hollow or F7A display was notably empty.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is weird because we already know what that looks like. Haven't
they
you already
already
shown that in the?
They do
Right.
the aerobatic team, whatever they're called there. Remember the red and white F8s?
Yo, speaking of, I could
So-
have gotten more money for my F7A.
Oh
You
my
sold it?
god.
That guy like shamed me. You know what? I could have gotten probably 50, maybe $100 more.
Did you sell it?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Easy,
Nice.
easily. Star Citizen trades, easy. I had a bunch of people asking for it, and then one guy just hit me up, and I upped the
What
price
did you
a little
list
bit.
it
I
at?
said,
Skyrim?
What did you
Huh?
list it as?
The price point. I sold it.
No.
I don't want to anchor
That's not what I
anybody else.
asked you. I don't want to. I don't care what you sold it for. What did you list it as?
F7A.
No, the price, knucklehead.
No, well, that's what he said. You just
That's
said you
what
didn't
I
want to.
said.
He doesn't want to say it.
No,
What are you talking about?
I thought you were saying
Right.
that you were going to tell us how much you sold it for. I didn't want to know that. I just wanted to know what you listed it for.
Yeah. Okay. The price.
Maybe that's
I don't want
the
to
same
anchor
thing.
anybody, but I think I listed it for $325 and sold it for $350.
So what was all this shit about? You listed it for. You're going to sell it for 1,000.
No one.
I literally said I won't sell it for 1,000.
Yeah.
I know, but you
Yeah.
said though you
It was
indicated you were
a
going to
reading
list it for that.
comprehension issue.
I understand all that.
Can I tell you something? In retrospect,
You should have.
I should have.
You got shamed by some
bro,
Brit.
I could use $600 right now. Yeah. Anyway, not to cut into your time, Murphy Jack.
No, if we're gonna be on this subject, I said you could have listed it for 10,000 and I wouldn't have given a shit. It's your fucking shit.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and I'll keep that in mind next time when I get this F8A or whatever.
Yeah.
Make sure to
15,000.
add
Yeah,
everyone.
please add everyone, multiple industries, all groups. Just
Yeah, for
keep shaking
everyone who
them
doesn't
all
know, I
fucking-
added everyone. I added a large group of people in the Discord who I thought may had been interested in the combat ship. I added all the combat people, and it created drama. And now I'm not allowed to add anyone anymore, and my
It was
powers have been
glorious.
rescinded. But every morning I wake up, I'm just like, I just want to fucking ping everybody. So, we'll see what happens.
Wow. So not only that, but also ping them?
Yeah.
You can
Ping
do that
them,
here,
peg
Jar
them.
Jar. You can ping
Whatever.
anyone on the Open Comms Discord as much as you want.
I can. And I know people mute it. So whatever.
So make sure to join the Discord so you can get
It's just
pinged
once a week,
then.
guys. I literally ping you once a week, but it's fine. You can mute it. You can join the Open Comms Discord. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, join the Discord. You'll only get pinged once a week, maybe twice a week if someone does something cool. All right.
Or
But
if you've
it
been
is
really
Murphy Jack's.
good.
Yeah, it is Murphy Jack's time. Murphy Jack, what do you want to add to what you were saying?
I was just saying the Consolidated Outland Forge, right? Isn't that's supposed to be like coming, isn't it?
Is it supposed to be a
There's-
crafting ship or is that a base building ship?
Crafting, right? It was supposed to be
Crafting,
with
but-
the
There's tech missing. They
Oh.
for whatever reason wanted it to have that ground sucking stuff.
Ground sucking. Oh, right. Yeah, it's supposed to be able to sit on top of a mineral deposit, but we don't even
Yeah.
have mineral deposits yet.
We
Is
don't
that
have mineral
supposed to be part
deposits.
of Genesis or
Yeah.
Genesis?
Our cloth,
Genesis.
probably.
Genesis is
Genesis
planet
is
forbidden.
Planet forbidden.
now if they don't have the big announcement at the end of DefenseCon, is everybody gonna feel
We're fucked.
deflated or what?
Burn it all down.
I'll be worried. I mean, we're talking about, if they don't have a date for Squadron, right?
There's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you're thinking. Yeah.
I mean, when else would they announce that date? I don't know. That
Didn't
would have
Chris
me worried.
Didn't Chris Roberts in that one interview basically sidestep the whole
He did. It did seem that
Grand
way.
Theft Auto thing? And
He
I
basically
mean,
said, like, they're trying to do it this year. He can't say for certain if they'll be able to do that because there's something big in the industry that everyone's dealing with or something like that.
yeah.
But that
Well, I mean,
interview was also months ago, just FYI.
Yeah, right. Which that's true, but how many times has GTA 6 been delayed and rescheduled, and nobody wants to
Three.
release their titles around that game. It doesn't matter if it's only
Right.
it's only going to be on console or not. People are going to. That's going to be the biggest thing in gaming for several months.
So what we have to do is we have to sabotage Grand Theft Auto's launch.
Well, that's I would fuck it.
We need to delay that.
YOLO it, because what if GTA releases in like a state of like
complete mess,
Cyberpunk or
Hello,
something? Right?
MI5 agents listening to this show. We know there was a big hack for Take-Two recently. We had nothing involved with that. Just
MI5.
letting you know.
Fuck those Brits. What are they going to do?
Well, if you have to talk about it like that, you probably were the ringleader.
You're going to send Bond after us?
In any event,
He's getting a new game too.
I would hope that 42 is released nowhere close to GTA 6.
Look, I don't think they have a choice now. I think they gotta, they gotta have to put up or shut up, as they say. So,
yeah,
this could be Murphy Jack. I think you're on the right track here. Like, they're releasing all these ships. This could be their, official announcement.
I hope so. Because if not, I'm worried. Like Duke, I'd be worried.
Yeah. Now,
there's been too much silence. No word on any CitizenCon thing, whether it's going to be virtual or in person. No word on an exact date on Squadron. It's already May. It's already, it's time.
Yeah, how many ISCs have we had this year? 2?
No, we've had more than that.
But not that
3?
many more. I feel like they talked about doing it much more frequently, and that has not happened.
Exclude the ones that aren't for ships. No ship ad, whatever ISCs.
Yeah, agreed.
How many have we had? I don't know. You can count them on one hand, that's for sure.
Speaking of their online video presence with Jared and the rest of the developing crew, I'm going to propose something, and you guys tell me if I'm crazy. This guy, John Crew, the ginger, right? He's the ginger, John Crew.
Nice guy.
He's the guy. He's the guy in charge of the ships, making ships, right?
All right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Every time he's on camera, he looks like he's a fucking hostage, and he's being held at gunpoint.
Okay. He looks the exact same in real life too.
Yeah, that's just how he looks.
Well, maybe he's been.
Wait, hobo. Consider where we saw him in real life. And maybe he also felt like a hostage there too.
Yeah, he kind of did. Yes.
You
want some potato salad?
Are those Brussels sprouts? At a barbecue.
Barbecue.
Brussels sprouts. Yeah, those are Christmas.
We just wanted to feed you.
Nah, man, we have those everywhere, like all the time.
God, I'm sorry about our terrible accents.
All right, look. We're gonna invite this next guy up. I don't know how long you've been on, Murphy. I had lost track of time. I'm not doing well
get the other guy up here.
Duke's gonna take over here for from now on, but I am gonna pull up this next caller. He's a great guy. He's a friend. He's also into cats. I don't know what's going on with these people in the company I choose.
Great.
I don't know
Love
why
cats.
they'd be so into cats. It's weird. It's kind of off-putting. I'm gonna be honest, but it's Broccoli Rob. Broccoli Rob.
What do you have
welcome
against
to Radio.
cats?
You're a Star Citizen call-in show. We meet every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock
this is
Eastern
weird.
time, 6 o'clock Pacific time. Every week we have a question. This week's question is pretty cool. It's what if DefenseCon blows? And also, Broccoli Rob, because I know you've played it, what can we expect from the next patch?
How's it going, y'all? I just want to get one thing out of the way real quick. The number of times that I have been scammed by Jar Jar Jabroni.
What?
All right, get the list out.
How? Never.
Can you elaborate?
You invited me to a dinner party. And you're like, oh, what do we do? I don't know. Can someone cook? Rob?
Listen,
Wait,
Rob sounds bitter about this, but I have it on really good authority that he fucking loved it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Then I'll forget.
Right? He was in his element.
Jar Jar, you go hang out at the party with everybody else and have fun. I'll be down here. I'll cook.
Fine by me, dude. Away over the stove.
Fine by me. To be fair, anyway. I came down. I ate some food.
You came down and got directly in the way.
You did a really good job
here
of eating that food and being right in the fucking way.
Let me tell you something. I'll do it again.
Rob, I
Anytime,
was
any
there,
place, baby.
and I'm just saying, it was all good. We were in our element.
Yeah, we were killing it. Anyway,
Rocky Rob, what the fuck you talking? DefenseCon, Rocky Rob.
Right. Sorry.
Is it gonna
Defense
blow? What if it
is
blows?
it or what if it blows?
Do you want it to blow?
Do you want to get blown at DefenseCon?
Oh, now hold on.
Dealer's choice. Answer a question. Any question.
Something about DefenseCon.
If I find DefenseCon to be disappointing, I'm going to be really worried about the future of the project because it doesn't take much. These things don't take much to impress me. It's a ship show. It's I think if I'm upset by it, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But that being said, I don't think I will be disappointed. They're pulling out all the stops. They're dropping like 6 ships. They're like breaking their thing of like the 3 straight to flyables and 1 concept. Well, I guess they're doing 1 concept, the last concept, but they're trying to do everything they can to get to $1 billion on this. Like I'm convinced that they're doing everything they can to hit 1 billion at DefenseCon. They pulled ILW out. Like they didn't do that for no reason. You know,
Rocky,
like there's
where are they at right now for price point? You're saying they're going to hit $1 billion at DefenseCon?
969.
Really?
Nice.
They
can. I think the number of battle cruisers is going to depend on how close they are to 1 billion. I think they're going to up that number if they see, like, you know, if they're right there, they'll sell 12. But if they're kind of far away, they could sell 200.
What do you guys think that battle cruiser price point's going to be?
$5,000.
2,500.
How much?
Bigly.
How much did you say?
5,000.
I said that 2,500.
2,500.
4,200.
42.
Oh, okay.
42. Murphy Jack wins. That's honestly, if we were in a meeting like talking about this and you brought that up, I'd be like, yeah, done. Sell the JPEG for 42.
Yeah, I mean these idiots are gonna buy it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Go for it. I mean, if you only on the condition that you are announcing Squadron 42 at the same event. If you're not doing that, go fuck yourself with that shit. But if you're gonna do that, go for it.
That's the thing. It's like they could have just done like another ILW, like sell like a military like flight suit, done the whole like rigmarole of the like regular ILW, but they wanted to do something different. They mentioned that they're going back to Seoul. Last time they did that is when they mentioned it was feature complete. They've been fucking with the website. There's just too much pointing to a monumental achievement of hitting $1 billion and us only having so many months left in 2026. I'm so convinced that it's coming out in 2026. So
did you guys see the people talking about a glitch with the launcher where it showed Squadron in the launcher briefly? I don't know if that was a hoax or.
No, I didn't see that.
I didn't see the launcher. I saw the store page, the supposed store page glitch that showed the different tiers of Squadron 42 packages. But
I saw one
not the
earlier
launcher.
today.
Did you see pictures of it?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah, 6 new ships, 1 concept ship, and then Squadron 42 pre-sale. Easy money.
Oh, a pre-sale, not just an announcement. Pre-sale.
I think we'll easily hit the 1 billion total pledges. I mean, they're already over $1 billion if they count their investments. Because last year, the month of May, they sold $29 million worth of ships during the last show last May. And this month we're already at $1 million, and with the new battle cruiser going to go on sale probably this month, it's going to easily outpace last year. Right now we're projecting, or currently we're like 15% over earnings last year as far as pledges goes. When I say earnings, pledges. So it should easily eclipse and get the tracker up to a cool $1 billion in pledges and Kickstarter money.
Yep. So I think we're looking good. I think I've got faith in this one in particular. ILW normally is like, all right, maybe I'll rearrange my fleet, see like what new fighter they have that I'm going to melt in 2 weeks. But this one's got a little more something behind it, I think.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've got faith too. I mean, it's been a long road getting from there
Faith
to
with the
here,
heart.
and
God
now
damn
that
it.
we're finally
Getting nerve.
No, but seriously,
you
it
do that?
is
You
true.
knew what you were doing. You son of a bitch.
I knew exactly what I was doing. But it is true.
Yeah. I gotta watch that now.
It's gonna be stuck in my fucking head. Now I gotta watch it too.
Can I tell you something? Not the best Star Trek.
It was good.
A good Star Trek. Like I
the very
enjoyed
end,
it.
there was so much potential in that last season.
Very
the last season
yes.
Also,
up
Jolene
quality.
Block is like an amazing Vulcan.
Best
Yes.
Vulcan ever.
Yep.
They should
really
have
was.
had a couple more seasons for sure. They got robbed. And
Just
my what's his name? What's the main actor's name? Scott. What's his name?
Bakula.
Scott Bakula. I was watching it one day, and my mom came in, and she was like, I was a kid, and she was like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Star Trek. Do you want to watch it with me?" And she was like, "Oh, I'll watch anything with Scott Bakula." I was like, "Really?" Like,
and
what?
then they did a decontamination scene, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, then they had to like research Scott Bakula and be like, was he like a heartthrob? I don't get it.
Jar Jar's sitting there with
Mom,
his
how
mom,
old
and
are
they're
you?
both watching Scott Bakula get some goo rubbed all over his shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some scenes with his shirt off. Don't let them.
Yeah.
All right, we do have another caller, and I do want to bring him up before I completely change the subject, which I am going to do very soon. This next guy, he's the goose. You know what can I say? A punk rock goose. I've listened to a lot of punk rock music today, so it's very fitting to have Veritable Hatter here with us on the couch. Veritable Hatter, what if DefenseCon blows?
Oh man, I think I'm in a very similar place to Rob, where it'll be very hard for me to there's a low bar, because usually it's, they talk about a lot of the things that they're planning on doing, and they release some ships, and I think it's a fun time, but they're there to sell ships, so it's not a high bar for me to have a enjoying thing out of it. But if they don't give us any kind of at least a window in this year that their release plan is, then I'm not gonna say it blows, but I'm gonna be disappointed. So what if it does? It'll be a disappointing year, but I don't think it will. So
now, Veritable, any of the new ships that you've seen of the JPEGs that have been released so far, what what rubs you?
Frankly, none of the stuff recently has been like super my jam. I mean, the new Aurora was kind of fun. And I've been poking around with that. It's a good time. The new Drake snub looks kind of silly, but it's like none of them are things that I'm gonna pick up. Like there'll be things that I poke around in game with for 10 seconds, but I'm not gonna throw money at them unless they start throwing out like crafting ships and stuff like that. I think my fleet's pretty safe.
Now, feel free to talk shit about the Drake snub.
Yes, please do.
No. If it fits in a Corsair, then I will be happy to pick one up and throw around.
I don't think it does.
I know.
It doesn't. It's
too tall.
That's why you could. Yeah, come on. Well, we don't know it's a snub. Do we know it's a snub for sure? I don't think so.
I think they've said if it's a snub yet, but it
could
sure as heck looked like a snub, and it's almost the same size as a Fury.
Yeah. If it's almost the same, I mean, like my gut is they're gonna release it as a snub just so you can like cram a crap ton of them into one of the what is it, the ironclads, and use it as sort of a pocket carrier kind of thing. But we'll see.
Everyone wants their damn pocket carrier.
I know, right? It's wild.
Yeah, but at least now we can actually repair and restock at our pocket carrier.
Okay, that's fair.
true.
That's true. That is true.
So now it's not just LARPing. Like now there will be an actual use case for it.
Until we get the Liberator, we get an actual carrier.
Yeah, actually, I'm curious about that. So the Ironclad is basically just the Drake version of the Liberator, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fleet. It's a ship carrier.
No, it's not its intended role.
The Kraken?
It is a cargo ship. No, the Ironclad. The Kraken is a fleet. That's different.
I mean,
the Ironclad. Sorry.
Whatever the Ironclad combat version, is it really a shipping a carrier thing, or is it?
The Ironclad Assault's like a ground. Well, okay. The Ironclad Assault was designed, at least on paper, as a ground assault support ship. So, like, you fill it up with tanks and you send them out. They get beat up, then the tanks come back for repairs.
Does it have a lot of belly guns?
No, because it's supposed to be landing on the ground.
So it's got guns on the port and starboard side, and
it's got more turrets, yeah, but not
turrets.
belly guns, yeah.
I mean, it ought to have some belly guns. It has to clear a landing zone, land, and defend the landing zone.
Oh, that's what your snubs are for.
Yeah, I guess it needs support ships. It should not be operating by itself. It is too big, probably going to be slow.
Big rectangle, easy target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of easy targets. Look at the audience.
Wait, hold on. Veritable. No, give Veritable a little more time. You're Veritable. You're a goose. You've been listening to punk rock music. I found some new punk bands today, so that's why.
Oh God, new. Let's go with the new ones, because the last thing that I was listening to was just old Dead Kennedys, because I'm cranky and old. So tell me what's new.
There's so much new shit, bro.
All right.
Okay, Royal and the Serpent.
Royal and the Serpent. All right.
They have a cool song, One Nation Underdogs. It sounds like Teenage Angst. It's kind of that, but it's like it's cool. It's cool. Also, do you guys know Ray or Raya? What's her name? She's a hot thing. She has a song called Where's My Husband? There's a punk cover of that song, which is you know when you get like a pop song or whatever, or any song, and then a punk band does a cover of it, and you're like, oh, it's a fucking punk song. Or a metal band does a cover of it, and you're like, oh, that's a metal song. Yeah. This is what happened here. Where's My Husband is a punk song. And then some English band that I guess is on Channel 4 in England called Lady Parts. Lady Parts is a chick band, and they have a song called Villain Era, which was just so good. If you guys are into good fucking music, that's where you're going. Speaking of music, Star Citizen doesn't have any music, no radio, no anything about that. Before we bring up our next guest, what do you guys feel about the radio situation in Star Citizen? We're gonna go around very quickly. We're gonna start with Brock the Rob. Brock the Rob, what do you think about the radio situation in Star Citizen?
We need one. What do you mean?
Yeah. No, that's it. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I guess anyone want to add to that?
Yes, I do. I think that instead of just waiting for it, we here at Open Comms have filled that need. Like, comment, subscribe today. Follow us. We are your radio.
There you go.
For Star Citizen.
There you go, Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. We have everybody here on the couch. Anybody want to say something before I bring up our next guest?
Yeah, can we get into a 2-hour discussion about Star Wars Galaxies real quick?
Yeah, let's extend the show a couple of hours. I'm thinking we'll go maybe till like midnight tonight. I don't know, it's a Wednesday. I don't know if you guys have anything to do tomorrow.
Just work.
Okay. Well, speaking of people who work for a living, our next guest has been here quite often. It is Skeeter. Skeeter, love to have you. Happy to host. My question today, Skeeter, what if DefenseCon blows?
If DefenseCon blows, we are still going to play Star Citizen, and we're still going to love it. It's going to be another day.
There you go. There you go. That's true.
Yep.
That's kind of like if aliens, if they announced aliens are real, everyone would just kind of like be like, okay, like continue. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Similar
Yeah.
vibe.
Sure.
Yep. Yep.
Okie dokie.
I did want to say, how about you hit the nail on that? No, who was it that said John Crew looks like a hostage? I can't remember who said that, but I was like, that's exactly how he looked at our cookout.
Yeah, he
that was
always
really
looks like that.
Poor
Just
guy.
it's
Poor
just
guy.
his resting hostage
Hey,
face.
guys, he looks great. Come on.
He does look great. He's doing his
Yeah,
best.
no,
Like,
he looks
Of
exactly
all
like
the
he does.
hostages in the world,
He's doing pretty well for himself.
he's
yeah.
There are a lot worse places to be as a hostage.
That's true.
Yeah.
We
That's
were
true.
feeding him.
Yeah, they have
By
those
me,
fake cherry blossoms
Rob
in
was.
the office.
If I had to interact with the public as much as he does with the questions that he's got, I'd probably look like that too. So, like, kudos to him for keeping it vaguely together.
Yeah,
I've been to the Bar Citizens where they're at, and I've walked by as people were asking them questions, and I'm like, fuck. I was just like, man, dude,
Just let him have a beer, man. Like,
let him decompress. But no, he's not. He's working. So
yeah.
Anyways,
I was standing
Skeeter,
next to
it's
him.
your time.
Well, I was just saying, I was standing next to him at the Bar Citizen in DC while everybody was coming up to him, and I was like, I felt so bad for him. Some of the people coming up to him and like theory crafting everything, and it was just bizarre. But anyways,
I did ask if they wanted to have like a table that we could like control, like crowd control for them, and they're like, oh no. It's like okay.
they handled it well, honestly.
Yeah.
They were having a good time.
So did our guests. We didn't. I didn't see them get like mobbed or anything. Like they got everyone.
Yeah,
handled
honestly,
themselves well.
everybody was nice too. It's even if
Nobody
you have
tried
awkward
fighting
questions.
anyone's kids.
Yeah. The Star Citizen community is a really good group of fucking adults.
Wait, what was
so
that?
I hope you
Hobo?
guys would behave.
What? No. I mean, everyone was good and professional and adult. Yeah. There was yeah.
Something about fighting kids. Okay.
No.
Skeeter, look, man, Drake DefenseCon's coming up. They've released all the JPEGs. Maybe no more surprises. Even if Squadron 42 releases, no surprises there. Does this
There's a
weigh heavy
surprise
on your heart?
coming. All right, look. What is the most anticipated Drake ship in existence?
The Kraken?
The Kraken. DefenseCon, Drake DefenseCon. Like, there's a big announcement coming, and it's gonna involve the Kraken.
I'm gonna pop your bubble with a leak.
Nope.
You don't want to.
Impossible.
Okay, I'll let you just live in
the
your.
Holo viewers in there.
No, you
right?
can tell me the leak, but it's not gonna pop my bubble. But
It'll be out
next year,
next
buddy.
Yeah.
No,
they actually
no,
have an
that's
audio
what they
file.
want.
It's real.
That's what they want you to think.
Okay. See, this is what I was.
It's misdirection. This is like it's a classic misdirection.
He's just deluded.
No, I am a little disappointed that there wasn't one in my hangar this week. I don't know if those listening were listening last week, but they were supposed to give me one. And
you throw it in your. Now, can I ask you how much is the Kraken?
I think it's 1,700, but I can't remember if that's for the privateer. Does that sound right?
That is
Y'all can
something else.
double check.
That's a lot of money.
I could be wrong. I want to say it's 1,400 for the regular and 17 for the privateer. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
The privateer it has more guns? Is that what it is?
No, the privateer has the shops. Like it'll have automated stores that the way I understand it, you can just like leave running, and you could use it as like a portable base, but also people could come and shop there, and it would just be like a money making machine.
It has kiosks.
Yeah, like little space station, little stores with kiosks.
That's brilliant.
For terminals. I was gonna say something. I forgot. I was gonna say it was about the Kraken though. Oh, I was gonna say last year I could never buy one, but it went on sale last year, and I just really wanted to get one in my cart just so I could look at it in my cart, and then him and haw about pushing the button and then hopefully not pushing the button, but I couldn't even get one in my cart to look at it. And I just
manufacturer scarcity.
I know.
Yep.
Artificial scarcity. It's so frustrating, but I get it. You don't want like a million Krakens like flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you limit the
So-
purchase so you can keep the price high.
Well, I mean, that's supply and demand, right? But like in reality, it's not easy to make a ship like a Kraken. It should be scarce.
No, I mean the
Like
Kraken
if it were real
is
life.
bigger than some games you play.
Oh, for
For
sure.
real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of that size and stuff. So I think generally I just want to go around. I want one answer from everybody, one word answer to kind of put a cap on this. Is Drake DefenseCon, will it blow? Yes, it will blow, or no, it will not blow. Or something creative. Who cares? Let's start with Skeeter. Skeeter, Drake DefenseCon, will it blow?
It will not blow. I think we're in for some more surprises.
Okay. Veritable
Pretty great.
Goose. Will Drake DefenseCon, will it blow?
No, I think it's gonna be fun.
Okay. Broccoli Rob.
No.
It will not blow. Is that 3 no blows? Wow.
That was 3 no-blows.
All right, I'm just on like my youth. Wicket, Drake DefenseCon, will it blow?
Full-fisted blowing to the wallet.
Oh, Lord Anubis, Drake DefenseCon, will it blow?
Hold on, I got to think about this because everybody else chose the other one, and I got to be a contrarian. But this is too good.
Wicket?
No, it'll be great.
It'll be great. Murphy Jack, Drake DefenseCon, will it blow?
No, it's gonna be good.
Cosmic Hobo.
It's fucking Drake. Of course it's gonna blow.
Oh, how about?
Yeah.
Ugh,
I gotta stand
Drake
by
is-
my principles.
If it was
You can say-
Gray's, I almost say Gray's Anatomy. If it was Gray's Market, it'd be amazing.
Drake, the best
Ah.
manufacturer in the game.
Does anybody think it's not gonna push them over $1 billion? Anybody not think?
Well,
gonna
no,
push 'em
it's
over $1 billion?
definitely pushing
that's
them over
That'll be
that.
over $1 billion.
Right, okay.
969. Duke Later II, Drake DefenseCon, will it blow?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Very positive group here. I'm glad you guys are so optimistic.
Only 2 realists.
Our next, well, don't be too much of a realist because our next topic today is stonks. We're going to talk a little bit about stonks today. Some
Jesus.
stonks. Listen.
What's that?
I'm green.
Hold on. Murphy
a
Jack,
good
you got
week.
my text. You got my text last night. Last night,
I did.
did you see?
I didn't look. How they don't have stocks, do they?
I think it's a glitch. No, Atari is a real company. Let's just clear the air. Atari is a
Yeah.
company. They exist. It's like a guy, I guess, who like owns the license or something. I don't know.
Just one guy,
It might be. I don't know how many employees they have, but
maybe 2.
I've had the Atari stock on my tracker for like a couple years. Just I don't know. I forget what got me like looking at it. Some statement from like the guy who owns it or whatever.
You
Anyway,
bought a pink slip? Over the
you-
counter?
I didn't buy anything. I
Why?
didn't buy anything. I've
Okay.
been looking at it, and it's usually between like 12 and like 20 cents. And I've thought a lot of times about like, yo, I could just because it does fluctuate throughout the year. So like I can just buy it 12, sell it 20. What this isn't financial advice, by the way. Anyway, the point of the story
Terrible
that-
advice.
is that yesterday it went up to like $26.
What?
That was a glitch.
It had no. You know what it was? It was
The
somebody
classic
like
pump and dump scheme is what it is.
is somebody made a mistake, dude. Somebody put in a buy or something for like that. Maybe it's I don't believe these glitches, but like anyway.
Did you
Yeah.
make money?
That's what
Yeah, I
you
was
want.
gonna
Like I
say.
said, I didn't buy
I don't
anything.
think
didn't
he
buy
owned
anything.
any.
No. I have like some like video game stuff like stock trackers that I just like look at. I'm not like a stocky person, but got me thinking about this company CIG that we've all in some in a
Jar
kind
Jar,
of way.
they did a reverse stock split. That wasn't a glitch.
Atari,
Yes. It was a 1
But
for
it-
200.
but
stock
no,
split.
but it dropped back
Reverse
down.
stock
Now it's
split.
back down to like 12 cents
Yes,
or whatever.
because now it I'll explain later how stock splits work to you.
They did a reverse stock split.
Yes.
So they
Isn't that
bought
just a
this.
stock
They bought the stock back.
merger?
They bought
It's
back a lot of stock, is what you're saying.
It's merging.
Sounds like
stock,
their stock
essentially.
devalued.
Okay. I see how this ties back to CIG
Look,
and
anyway.
and Star Citizen, but explain it to everyone else.
I'm giving you an anecdote. Is my point. I'm just giving you an anecdote. It's not financial.
We were going to go on this trip. You should have asked us to pack our bags. All right, let's go.
It's past my bedtime.
Listen,
me too.
we've
Hurry up.
okay. No, but we're going like 3 hours tonight. The CIG
I gotta drive tomorrow.
is a company that we've all in some kind of way invested in.
We
In
have,
a manner
yes.
of speaking.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
From-
manner of speaking, we've invested for our future entertainment. Now, CIG
So we're
is
like
currently
part owners.
CIG is currently
That's-
a private company. And let's say Cloud Imperium Games is like, all right, we're going to stop selling ships and we're going to like figure out a new way to monetize this game. But in the meantime, we're going to offer shares. And you know who we're going to offer them to first?
Our backers.
Not just our backers. What are the guys who pay $1,000 or more? Concierge.
Concierge.
Concierge gets
the
first
bougie people.
dibs in a private offering
Oh
of
my
CIG
gosh.
stock.
Oh
How
my
do you react?
Of course.
How do you react to this news?
Pay to win. That's what it is. Rich get richer.
Interesting.
Scam
Problematic.
citizen.
Ain't that
Scam
the truth?
citizen.
Scam
so
citizen?
so they're going public.
I guess let's say they're
They're-
going
I-
public, but they have an initial offering, and they're offering to people who've already, because you've already paid so much money into the game. You know, they could say that you've kind of invested in it, so they're giving you an initial offering.
So
private
that's
offering.
called private stock sales, and those are probably one of the absolute worst possible things anyone could ever invest in. Because
No financial
they
advice,
have,
hobo.
so I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but for love of God, don't do private stock sales because there's no regulation whatsoever, and you easily
hold
get
on.
scammed.
Okay. Well, but this isn't a scam. This is Chris Roberts, and Chris Roberts would never scam his community.
Yeah, we
Never.
trust Chris Roberts.
That's exactly.
Hey,
First of all,
Look,
get that
look,
out of your
look,
head.
look. Hold up. You need to consider the big risk here because you're talking about a private stock sale of a game that Wicket plays.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
that's
a
up to you.
terrible idea. This is just, like I said, super risky. Your money is just gonna be gone.
Listen,
Look,
I'm going to
Yeah.
explain to you exactly what's going to happen if that were ever to occur. Monday, the private stock sale. The following Monday, the company goes public. That afternoon of the following Monday, where the company actually went public, Tencent in China owns the company. That's it. Done.
It'll be the Saudis. The Saudis are fucking buying
Nah.
us.
It'll be Tencent. It'll be some Tencent or some Alibaba or some China company.
China.
China.
would CIG going public? Do you think that would ruin the game?
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
me too.
and that's also why I don't think Chris Roberts would do that. If he croaks and someone else takes over, that's a concern. Because
Right.
I mean,
That's one
if
thing.
I was in their position, selling out, hey, I mean, come on.
Wasn't that one of the biggest mantras early on? You know, we're not going to be beholden to publishers. We're only going to be beholden to each other,
Yeah.
to our backers.
No investors, no publishers, no gods, no kings, just Chris Roberts.
Wow.
I feel like there's a contradiction in that statement.
Don't think about
What are you
you.
talking about?
He,
Yeah, what are you
he's
talking about?
he's first citizen.
The first citizen among
The
equals.
Praetorian.
Yeah.
The Praetorian. Yes. Son of a bitch. All right. Well, look, guys. We've had some new cool ships coming out. What is your favorite ship that you've seen so far, or that you think maybe it hasn't been released yet, but that you think is going to be coming out at DefenseCon? Favorite ship, and will you buy it? Cosmic Hobo.
M80.
Will you buy it?
I will at least buy a CCU for it, and we'll make a chain for it, and I will as long as it doesn't completely suck, I'll probably get it. I've wanted a new Origin ship for ages.
Is it gonna be Warbond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to. We're talking new money.
Yeah.
Murphy Jack.
Yeah, M80 so far.
No, come on.
I listen. That
sorry, I'm sorry. No, you do what you want.
Or whatever it is it's going to be a novelty.
Lord Anubis, what's your favorite ship? Been announced, and will you buy it?
Yeah, I gotta say the M80. I mean, it looks great.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
We're on a streak. Wicket.
Well, for me, it'll be the Ironclad Assault because I bought it from a guildie and I already own it, so I'm finally going to get to use it.
There you go.
Fellow org member?
Yes, a
No,
fellow.
a guildmate, an Italian. An
Veritable
Italian
Goose.
guildie.
Goose,
Italiano.
what's favorite ship, and will you buy it?
I don't know if I'm really planning on buying anything at this one. I might grab a cheap CCU up to a Ironclad or something just to have it like in my backlog in case I want to do something. But I'm not really seeing anything that I want to buy off the top of my head just yet.
Not a Starlight?
No, I'm not. Refueling wasn't my jam. It's
Fair
like
enough.
it's neat. I'm glad it's there, but I haven't. It doesn't scratch the itch.
Broccoli Rob.
Thinking.
I'll probably grab a Starlight just for the novelty, but then melt it. I'm already sitting on an Ironclad. I am interested if the Pitbull is going to be any good, like acceleration wise. So I'm kind of hoping they just continue with the Mirai copying and make a racing version of it. I think that could be fun. So
Could be
Pitbull,
silly.
I
Be cool.
guess.
Pitbull. Okay. You're in the minority there, Broccoli Rob.
Yuck. What about the
Why's
M80?
that?
You're the contrarian.
I am excited for the M80, but everyone else said
Oh,
the
yeah.
M80.
There you go.
Well,
So I
if it's
figured
Skeeter.
I'd bring up something little,
Oh, so you don't really want it?
Oh, I want it.
No, you've shown your hand.
That's an Origin ship, right?
the M80? Yes.
The M80, yeah.
What's the common denominator for all Origin ships?
What?
Luxury?
They all look good. They all have clean looking lines, and they all suck.
It's true.
Oh, hey, what's
Excuse me?
what's the difference between a vacuum cleaner and a Drake ship?
Price.
Where you put the
Vacuum
dirt
cleaner
bag?
sucks. Oh, okay.
I mean,
The position of the dirt bag is the difference.
you told me
Skeeter,
the
what-
85X sucks?
Hold on. Let's give Skeeter a shot. Skeeter, favorite ship, and will you buy it?
Favorite ship, Drake Kraken. I could never buy the Kraken. It's completely out of reach for me.
He's gonna have one before the year's over.
No, even
Christmas.
that's what. Even in game, I think it's gonna be so hard to get. It's just forever gonna be out of reach, and I'm just gonna have to live vicariously through others, which is fine. I only have one pledge ship, and I have no intention of
What's your pledge
getting a Shiv.
Right.
I've slowly
Right.
upgraded it over the years. I started out with an Aurora, and periodically I went from an Aurora to a 325, then to a Cuddy, and then to the Shiv. And I don't
Wow, that
don't
sounds like
see
downgrading.
myself upgrading. I look, y'all know how I feel about the Shiv. We've talked about it. I love the Shiv. Love everything about the Shiv. It's great, especially the bucket. It just needs a lid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke Leto the second, my co-host, my friend.
LL.
LL. The M80.
Hell yeah.
Just because Origin hasn't gotten much love in a long time, and a lot of it, like basically every ship of theirs that's come out in a while has had glaring issues, and people want reworks and et cetera, et cetera. So I'd kind of like to see them release a ship that's just good. I want to see what the current ship team and the current pipeline can do with an Origin ship. And no, I will not own it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Oh boy. This is a show now. We didn't actually talk about the patch. I said at the top of the show we talk about the patch. So if you guys are willing, we're going to go a little bit beyond time here. And I do want to talk about, specifically from those people who have played the 4.8 patch, I know there is a trench run. We can spoil it. Anyone have anything about the new 4.8 patch?
Duping is gone.
Pretty excited about ship components and that actually turning into a viable profession.
Tactical strike groups are.
It wasn't duping. It was crafting.
You guys played the new patch, right?
Yeah.
Murphy, Hobo.
We haven't played recently.
Okay.
To see if they'd cleaned up tactical strike groups much, but I mean,
It sounds really unimpressed.
Well, it's just the finale for tactical strike
saying.
groups is disappointing. Murph compared it to ASD facilities in the past, or Project Hyperion specifically, where you go through all this cool stuff, and then it just kind of ends on a flat note.
A whimper.
Yeah.
Because the game's broken.
It's like playing a like a D&D game where the DM didn't think out the ending really well.
Or he fell asleep.
I think the ending was supposed to be something else, but the tech just didn't get there yet, and they may go back and revisit in the future. So
did they maybe not fully release it and to allow it to play out when it goes live?
They did. They did.
Oh. It just didn't work.
I think it was 95% intended what we saw. It was just one part wasn't fighting back. so, but even if it did, like, I don't know. I don't know what they could do.
The game is there, it just didn't work. Is that what you're saying?
No, it worked. I mean, it worked. This was in early PTU, so the fact that the ship didn't fight back is not a big thing. Even if it did fight back, it's still a little bit of a like, we just did all this crazy, like, racing through the trench run and everything, and then fighting a ship like you do in any other mission. It was just
maybe they can add another giant. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe they can add another giant snake-like creature. Would that?
Yes, that's exactly
more
snakes. Always missing more snakes.
Yeah, Space Valakar.
Samuel L. Jackson
yes.
is waving his Jedi hand across the game right now. More
snakes.
Yes. I do think the ending was supposed to be a little more complex in that there's a hangar you can go to the hangar that this is mild spoilers, but you escort a ship near the end, and I think you were supposed to actually fly into that hangar and get the hostages like they showed in the trailer back during CitizenCon. I think the tech for that just wasn't there for NPCs to escort and order around. But the idea was you bring in your ship, you load them up with NPCs, and you've got to get that ship out away from like a bubble, a quantum introduction bubble, and then you escape. And that would be more interesting because you're more engaged instead of an escort mission, where the escort mission is putting aside the fact that the NPCs were broken and brain dead, but it was, again, early PTU. I think that would have been more engaging, is you have people to protect and do things with instead of an NPC ship that just goes on a rail pretty much. So.
Interestingly enough, I think Nintendo patented the escort NPC mission, and that may be what's holding them up.
I would imagine Ubisoft does it, because freaking Ubisoft missions like, oh, you gotta protect the NPC, or EA, you gotta protect an NPC.
So funny you mentioned Ubisoft to bring it back before. Ubisoft and Atari. Ubisoft is going to develop some like Atari titles, and that was what happened the day the stock went up.
Riding off that millennial and Gen X nostalgia.
Look, I don't think Ubisoft is the developer to put any faith in, to be honest. But
yeah,
there you go.
No, yeah, those fucking French.
Ubisoft.
You're insulting Mr. Latoll here, whose family operates
He's
all
a
the
dude.
toll roads in France, and he is a dude.
My
Yo,
apologies.
honestly, what a good business. Toll booth operator.
Toll booth operator in France.
Ah, people need to move.
Oh, they want to go to place to place. Freedom of movement. No,
How do you
not
get
my
the
watch.
baguettes without going through a toll?
I will charge them to move.
Only 15 euros.
All
No,
right,
we
all
still
right, all
use
right.
francs.
All right, Duke, are you with us, Duke?
I'm here. I'm with us. I was talking with someone in proximity voice again. It's weird that you guys said it wasn't working because it's working.
Well, I'm just thinking, Duke, because we're doing French accents, so I think we can start to wind this down.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay.
See,
All
he's
right,
got that
so,
authentic one right there.
Yeah, and Duke he doesn't want people to know, but he has an old dog.
No, she's young. She's very young.
Oh. You said she
Wow.
was convalescent.
Yeah, she was. She tore her ACL. She had a sports injury, which, by the way, folks,
dodgeball?
really expensive. So definitely get some pet insurance if you have a dog.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, my boss's dog just got rushed and needs like a blood transfusion and everything, and a couple days in there, and he's just like, "I'm so glad I got that."
Yeah, worth it.
Dog blood. I hope that dog's not Jehovah's Witness. They can't do blood transfusions.
That is.
Good.
Did anyone
correct
ask the
statement.
dog?
I don't think they asked the dog.
No. Okay.
From
I'm
what I
sure they
understand,
got consent.
the dog's a Methodist, so it's
All
fine.
right. Well, ask the committee then.
It's a fucking Protestant.
Fucking Protestant.
Fucking Protestants. Protestant whore. All right, well, this is the end of the show. We're running out of people here. We're losing them left and right. They're flying off like flies. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do what we usually do. We're gonna go around backwards, backward order of what you came in and how Jar Jar Jabroni remembers it. But I'm not gonna do it today. Duke, you're gonna do it.
What a
I'm
wonderful
gonna do it.
setup.
Okay. All right. Veritable Hatter. Do you have anything you want to say to Chris Roberts, the people at CIG, or the internet?
Lord, as always, I have no idea what to say here to Chris Roberts because his mind is ineffable. Just please don't fuck this up, please, dear God. Oh God.
Fair. All right,
Ineffable.
Murphy
You
Jack,
can't F
do you
his
have
mind.
anything you want to say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet?
Yeah, Chris Roberts announced Squadron 42, and to the
Yep.
people, grab your pitchforks, get ready if they don't.
Ooh.
Oh.
We're gonna revolt.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're throwing down the glove. The gauntlet has been
That's what gets
tossed.
Murphy Jack to go out in the streets.
yeah, that's
They didn't release Squadron 42.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
All right.
Nah, never mind.
Whatever it takes. Wicket. Please, Wicket.
Don't
Just
disagree.
address the people I mentioned
Speak your
here.
mind,
You
Wicket.
have anything
The
you want to
only-
say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet, excluding those named?
No, you
Sandy?
can't, Duke. You can't do that.
No.
This what I have to say goes specifically to one person and one person only.
All right, go ahead.
Sandy Roberts.
God damn
No.
Please, for the love of God and all that is space holy, don't let Chris Roberts sell the company to China. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Blue friend, Loader Nubis. Is there anything you'd like to say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet?
Yes. People of the internet, have faith, because they are getting this game done and they're going at a good pace. And eventually it will be the game that you wanted, the game that you saw, you watched all these videos about, and it will happen. You will see it has turned into Star Wars Galaxies because we've been waiting for 23 years for this to happen. And it is finally near.
Okay. Optimistic. I like it. Cosmic Hobo, my towel-toting companion. Is there anything you'd like to say to Chris Roberts, CIG, or the people on the internet?
Rob sent this message, and I'll let him his words speak first, but he also wanted to say Squadron 42 announcement hype. And I will toss in, since everyone has already said Squadron 42, I want to say social tools. For the love of God, please. Next patch, please. Please, please, please. Give us social tools. We need better social tools. Please, please, please.
It's good.
Wow.
You're saying social tools.
Social tools.
Wow. Did we do everybody?
That was everybody.
Wow. Duke, we did it.
We did it. Just you and me.
Yep.
Duke and Jar Jar together again.
Team.
1,000 years.
1,000 years.
Duke and Jar Jar. Going on adventures. 1,000 years.
That was me. Hanging out. Doing that thing.
I remember the last time you tried to play together. One of you went to jail. The other one couldn't even get in the game.
Hold on. I'm going to mute. These people don't belong here, Duke.
Who the fuck are these people?
Who the fuck? Hobo doesn't.
This is special Duke and Jar Jar time.
Yeah, Veril's gotta go.
And speaking of special Duke and Jar Jar time, remember when we were supposed to have special time in prison together, and you couldn't even manage to get yourself fucking arrested?
Duke,
remember
listen,
that?
Duke, I was coming back for you. I mean, obviously to get you out, I had to be out for the plan to succeed.
You never went in.
Duke, what are you holding?
What am I holding?
Duke, don't.
I think it might be a tortoise.
Duke, no, Duke, don't do that. Duke, stay away.
It's an explosive turtle. Watch out.
Ah!
It's a blue shell.
That's it. We've officially become a bit.
Well, you know how we end the show, Duke. I thought you were gonna. You didn't commit though. I thought you were gonna try to stab me.
No, with a turtle.
Why make me feel bad? All right, Duke.
Would I stab you with a turtle? It's round. It's dull.
No, the shell.
I would bludgeon you. You bludgeon someone with a turtle.
They can bite people.
You stab them with like a toucan, I guess. Yeah.
A toucan?
Who can? You can. With the toucan.
That's how you're playing this out?
That's how I'm playing this out. What the hell? Wait, what? No, I was doing a mission. I was doing a cargo mission, and I just landed, and my whole B has retracted. Okay, it shrunk like a frightened turtle on a cold day.
Duke.
And my stuff's all gone.
Duke, play us out.
Hey, listen, I'm playing this out. I've got faith of the heart.
Go where my
heart gonna change me.
Faith to believe.
It gets worse every week.
Duke can do anything.
There we go.
Of the soul. The Jar Jar's gonna screw all this up.
Sounds just like what's going to happen. No, this is what's going to happen to DefenseCon. It's going to end just like this in misery.
Anything?
Did it not stop?
No.
We're still on.
He just went to the audience. The bot's still recording.
Da.